Hello, my name is Vedang and today I am going to be talking about the novel The White Tiger written by Aravind Adiga. So first, let me start off by talking about Aravind Adiga. He was raised in Bangalore, Karnataka and later moved to Australia for his higher education. He studied in Columbian University and his most notable works is The White Tiger, which won the Man Booker Prize for Education for Fiction in 2008. This novel provides us exploration of social and economical disparities in India. And another one of his novel, which he's very well known for, is called The Last Man in Tower, written in 2011. So, about Aravind Adiga's writing style, he mainly focuses on dark humor, first-person narrative, and social commentaries, and like complex characters and more realism. Now, about the White Tiger. So this novel, The White Tiger, begins with the main character Balram Harwai. He was a prophet for a small rural village in India, writing letters to a Chinese premier recounting his life stories. He informs the premier that he is now successful entrepreneur and wanted criminal, and the letter serves as both explanation and a confession. So the story is mostly based on like first person interactions, and the story dictates in a way of writing letters. So um, at the beginning, the early life in the village, Balaram describes his improvised upbringing in the village of Lakshmanga, where he faces discrimination due to his lower caste. Despite his intelligence, he is forced to work in a tea shop to support his family. Balaram is nicknamed the White Tiger by a school inspector who sees potential in him. Then later on, he moved to Delhi as a driver. So Balaram secures a job as a driver for a wealthy man named Mr. Ashok. A member of the upper class, he moves to Delhi and becomes exposed to the stark contrast between the opulence and the rich and the poor. So, as Balaram serves the Starks, he becomes aware of the corruption and moral compromises that accompanies wealth and power. A tragic incident involving a hit and run shakes Balaram's convictions, and he decides to take control of his own destiny. Then later, when he goes on to becoming an entrepreneur. So Balaram devises a cunning plan to escape the servitude of his employer and starts his own taxi business in Bangalore. He transforms from a submissive driver into a self-made entrepreneur navigating the complexities of Indian society and businesses. Then the moral dilemmas and justifications that he faces. Throughout this narrative, we see that Balaram grapples with moral dilemmas and he justifies his actions by arguing that the society rife with the corruption and inequality. One must be a white tiger, a rare and exceptional individual who breaks free from the contrast imposed by the rich and powerful. And throughout this story, we get to see the communication through letters. So the purpose of these letters are like Balaram concludes that by explaining to the premier that he is wanted by the authorities for his actions. He reveals that he is now living on his own terms, having broken free from rules to coup that entraps the majority of the people in India. The White Tiger explores themes of class struggle, corruption, and the consequences of social and economic inequalities. Balaram's journey from poor village to a successful entrepreneur provides a critical commentary of the complexities of modern India, and this novel received widespread acclaims for its sharp social critique and won the Man Booker Prize for Fiction in 2008. So, some of the social issues that were encountered in this novel was class division, like upper caste and lower caste, and then discrimination between lower caste and upper caste, and also the corruption that exists all over the world, and mainly in the rich, where the rich get richer by more corruption, and later the moral compromises that here Balaram has to face, making difficult choice and including in indulging in criminal activities. So this novel challenges conventional notations of morality and exposes the justification people create for their actions in face of a systematic injustice. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like everyone tries to justify their actions by one way or another, but they don't have any. They're just blaming something else instead of like looking at themselves. So about somewhat about the main character, like he started his life early life in the village, and there was a major discrimination against him as he was from a lower caste. Later, he moved to Delhi as a driver, and that's when he, while working for someone very rich, came to a decision that he wants to take control of his own destiny, and later became an entrepreneur and also indulged in criminal activities. Thank you. That's all I have to say for this story, which was written by Aravind Adiga, the novel by Tiger. Thank you.